water instead of spinning. If you can see the thought that's in my head, like please.
Alright, hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please make sure to subscribe and like and comment and go check out my other videos. Today I'm going to be talking about how I got into a car accident. This was literally one of the worst days of my life. Oh my gosh. So this happened about like 2 years ago. I got into a crazy car accident. It was my first car accident. And when I tell you that this was my first crazy purchase, was buying my car in 2021. And I've only had it, I got it in April of 2021. And then I had my car accident in July of 2021. So I was really torn. I was so hurt. So basically, I don't even remember what day it was. I feel like it was like a Saturday over the summer. I think it was July 24th. I'm not really sure, but it was in July, at the end of July. I'll never forget. And basically, the person I was with at the time, I was dropping them off, I think downtown somewhere in Philly, and because they had an event or something, I don't remember. But yeah, so it's like probably like 10 a.m. or whatever, and well, I'm just driving and we're just talking. And I just remember it was like a weird intersection. It was, I think it was a four-way intersection, but people that are coming towards me can like make a left, but I have the right of way and it's green, so I'm going straight. This green car is like coming, but they were like hesitant, and I'm just like, bruh, like it's my right of way, so I'm going. So I'm driving and we just see this coming before our eyes. They were turning as I'm going, and I'm going, I don't even know, maybe 30 miles per hour, 35, I'm not really sure. I remember slamming on my brakes, but my brakes were just not good enough to stop. And I just felt it just roll, like it was just going, and it just boom. And the person I was with did not have their seatbelt on, and I just remember like jumping over and grabbing them and just pulling them back. And my phone, I just remember my phone slid right towards my feet, and I just remember the smell in this car. Like I was so shook, I didn't know what to do. And I just remember the person I was with was just like, we need to get out, we need to get out, like there's smoke everywhere, we need to get out. And then I just remember just taking my seatbelt off and just running out of the car. And then I remember seeing him, he just like laid down, there was like a little island, and I remember he just like was laying down right there. And I was so scared, I was bawling my eyes out. I was hoping that I didn't hurt anybody. It was just like this whole situation. And basically I found the guy that I hit. Well, I didn't hit, they hit me because I had the right of way. And I remember going to him like, oh my God, like, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm literally bawling my eyes out, and this person's just nothing. No emotion, no nothing, not I'm okay, not are you okay. It was literally nothing. So I was like, all right, well, fuck that. And then I went over to the person I was dealing with at the time, and I was just like, oh my God, like, are you okay? Like, he's just laying down and there's so many people around. It was just literally the most shook moment I've ever been in my fucking life. Somebody called the police, they showed up right away. My car, I'm just looking at my car, like there's liquid at the bottom of it. The smoke was everywhere. The other car was completely like done. Like it was a small green car, I don't remember what kind. But I will insert a picture right now and you guys can see what the accident looked like. So as you can see, like my car is literally, doesn't look like it's that bad. My car is the silver one, so you can't really see. It just doesn't look bad. Like the grill in the front is busted a little bit, you know, the hood was a little dented, whatever, but it was definitely not drivable. Both of the airbags came out, so I'm thinking my car is just done, like it's totaled. And I owed so much on this car because I put a down payment on it. I had monthly payments on it. I'm just like, I just got this, like this is something that I was so proud that I accomplished. Because when my mom passed away, I was just like going through it. I was just going through it. I was like, I need to do something. Like I need to do something so crazy and to accomplish something. So I got my own car, because the car that I had at the time was just like not working. I had to keep putting in the shop. So I was like, you know what? Remember I told my dad, I was like, I'm just gonna go to a shop and we're just gonna get a car. I'm gonna get this car, whatever. And it was the same day, and I was like, you know what? This is the one I want. This is the one. So it's a Kia Sportage. So at the time, Kias were not getting broken into, okay? At the time. But then months go on and now all the Kias are getting broken into and stolen and everything. In that moment, I was just freaking out. The ambulance come and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. But the person that I was with knew the tow truck guy, so he was like, no, like, we're gonna have him tow the car. I know him, like, you're not gonna have to pay anything, like, whatever, we're just gonna put it on his lot, which is up the street, and this is like West Philly area. So I'm just like, okay, I trust you, like, whatever. So the ambulance was like, we can't wait, so just grab what you need out of the car right now, whatever. So I grabbed like my phone, I think I had a spare key or something. You can hop in the ambulance. He's like getting like I don't know, something checked on, whatever. And I was always told, like, always go to the hospital whenever like you get into a car accident, just in case something does happen. We get split up into this hospital and they're checking me out, and I said, no, I'm okay, like, I don't really feel anything. Just like my back kind of hurts a little bit because we just like jolted forward, like it was crazy. He said that he was feeling like pressure in his chest, so they ended up like getting like x-rays and stuff for him, and he ended up being fine. So we ended up leaving. I had my friend pick us up from the hospital, and we just dropped him off wherever he needed to be, and then I went on about my time. And I just remember just breaking down to my dad, like, I just lost everything, like, what am I supposed to do? So I had to get in contact with my insurance company, and we were able to find where to drop my car off to get it fixed. And luckily, it wasn't totaled out, so they ended up fixing it. But the problem with it was, this is the end of July. I would call like once a week. I gave it some time. I gave it a month because I was like, all right, this is gonna take a little bit to fix. Like, both airbags came out. I know it's gonna take time and everything. I would call to be like, oh, you know, we're just waiting for this one part to come in, and this and that, you know. I needed a whole new windshield, I needed a new hood, I needed a new grill. It was just so much needed to be put into this car at this point. They were giving me the runaround, basically. It was like, oh, we're gonna have it by this day, we're gonna have it by that day, oh, it just didn't come in yet, oh, this and that and this. And I'm just like, all right, I don't know what to do anymore. So months and months freaking go by. It's December now, and I'm like, all right, I've been without my car for like 5 months, and I just don't know what to do. Like, I'm borrowing my dad's car, which was my mom's car at the time, but she passed away. So luckily I was able to use her car in the meantime, like, to get to work and everything like that. And it was just a struggle, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm like, I miss my car. Like, this is mine. Like, this was me. Like, I purchased this and I keep up with this. So yeah, and it was like, I remember it was a couple days before Christmas, and I call and I'm like, hey, you know, like, any updates? Like, did the parts come in? Like, what's going on? They're like, oh, you know what, your car is gonna be ready tomorrow. You know, early Christmas present, whatever. So I'm like, oh my God, my car is gonna be freaking ready tomorrow. So thank God I was able to get my car. I think it was December 23rd. I finally got my car back. I will never forget the moment of me getting the keys, getting the paperwork, and they told me I didn't even have to pay my deductible, which was $500. So I was like, thank God, it's because it took them so long, so I didn't have to pay the deductible, thank God. So I just remember just sitting in that car and just like, oh my gosh, this is great. This is great. I had the biggest smile on my face driving to my house. Like, I just wanted to do everything. Like, I wanted to go everywhere. I just was without my car for like 5 months. But the only thing is, before I picked up my car, I was battling with the insurance company, and they were trying to figure out the person that was driving the other car. So the situation was, that person had a warrant out for their arrest, that person did not have a license, and apparently did not have confirmation to drive that car. So whoever owned that car did not give them like the go that, okay, yeah, you could drive that car. That's what I was dealing with. So I guess that person got arrested in the moment. They probably got out, but there was no contact. They couldn't get in contact with this guy. So I guess that's why the guy like didn't even say anything to me when I was like, oh my God, like, are you okay? Like, blah, blah, blah. I guess he was just like, well, it's time for me to go now. Like, I got caught up, whatever. But yeah, that was definitely the most scariest moment of my life. That was definitely the most scariest moment of my life. Like, it was just like my life was flashed right before my eyes, and I just will never forget. It was just like, boom. Everything happened so quick, but I just saw it coming before it happened. It was just insane. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.